square,
Get
Jared.
in the square. Think inside the box. Our next presenter is with the Rocky Mountain Chapter of the ALS Association.
Yes, her name is Sarah. She wants you to know that she is reluctantly extremely good at board games.
And she wants to be a dolphin whisperer.
She did when she was a child. She might still. I don't know.
She may still have it, but there's no dolphins here.
All right. She also wants you to hand her the microphone.
I will do that.
Okay. So big round of applause for Sarah.
So 4 years ago, the world experienced the social media phenomenon of the Ice Bucket Challenge. By round of applause, how many of you participated in that challenge? Awesome. Well, I'm here to tell you exactly what you did that day when you poured that icy cold water on your head. Meet James and Joanna. They're in their mid-30s, have 2 adorable young girls, successful careers, but their lives were turned upside down last year when they heard the words, "James, you have ALS." Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, otherwise known as ALS or Lou Gehrig's, is a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects the nerve cells in your brain and spinal cord, ultimately robbing you of the ability to control your voluntary muscles. Symptoms can begin in one of 2 ways: in your limbs with muscle weakness or twitching, or in the brainstem with, with difficulty speaking, eating, and breathing. What you see behind me are the faces of ALS. It knows no race, no age, no gender, and no socioeconomic boundaries. And for some unknown reason, veterans are twice as likely to be diagnosed. The onset can be sporadic. It can happen to anyone at any time. Or it can be familial, being linked to one of more than 25 genetic mutations that are currently known. So think back to that ridiculous craze from 2014. That craze raised $115 million for the ALS Association. And those funds are currently being used to fund research projects across the world. Right now, we have 120 going. We also do a lot of advocacy on the Hill to protect patient rights and continue government funding for their projects. On a local level, we strive to provide the best possible quality of life for those currently living with ALS. We provide all of our services free of charge to over 600 families annually across Colorado, Wyoming, and Utah. Those services include support groups, educational materials, equipment loans, and respite grant assistance to help with home health care. So we can't do any of that without the support of people like yourselves. The chapter hosts 6 events each year, but we're also the beneficiary of over 35 events like this one tonight, and you all are supporting that. The Ski to Defeat ALS is a really special event where we are able to bring patients up to the mountains for them to adaptive ski with their loved ones. The gala is a more formal event with great food, music, a really awesome venue, and it's a really good excuse to get dressed up, buy a trip to Mexico, all for a good cause. And lastly, we have 4 walks across Colorado Springs, Denver, Fort Collins, and Salt Lake City. These events bring in more than half of our annual revenue and draw 4,000 participants. But for the chapter and those people that are participating, this is way more than just another fundraiser. This is an awe-inspiring day where we get to create a sense of community in this lonely disease and a support system for everyone involved. Whether you are a walker, a donor, or a corporate partner, you are holding the key to help us unlock ALS forever. People are walking in memory, in honor, in support of the cause, and because they themselves have ALS. So now you've heard our cause, you're intrigued, and you want to know what you can do to help us create a world without ALS. Get involved. Come to one of our events. Host an event of your own. Volunteer. Or just spread the word. One of my favorite quotes is by Margaret Mead, and she says, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." So if you or someone you know is struggling with ALS, please refer them to the Rocky Mountain Chapter so that we can help them navigate it. Reach out to us on social, contact me with any questions, visit our website to learn more, and I have a table set up right outside that I'll be at after the show, and I hope that you will come speak. Thank you all for listening to me, and a special thank you to the Ignite Denver team for allowing us to be a part of this great evening. We're truly honored.